By the title of this video, you guys already know what I'm tying. I'm tying a pine needle fly. You can use it for bass, would probably go for it, but I'm just using it as like a decoration like thing, just cool. So I'm using a size 4 Orvis hook. I'm using some thick white thread, junk scissors, because sometimes there's a lot of sap in these, but most of the time there's not, so I don't want to get my good scissors all sappy. I just use this junk Sally Hansen. It's like a glue. It's really cheap. It's only $2, and a whip finisher, and a stacker, and a green Sharpie marker. So first, tie in our white thread at the front, and bring it all the way to the back of the hook, just like that. Then you're going to take some of your pine needles. So with these, I keep them inside for like 1 to 2 days before I start using them, because if you keep them in for too long, then they're going to like dry out and they won't really flex a lot for this. So I don't know if you guys can really see it, but there's like 3 to 4 pine needles on one little cone. You're just gonna rip those off, put them right in your little stacker. You're just gonna do that for probably about like one just little stick like this. Probably gonna have about like 50, I'm just guessing, probably like 50 little needles. And then there you go. I got that. Just gonna take this up. Take your junk scissors and then you're just gonna cut all these little, they're like little cones at the end. You're just gonna cut them off. They're just gonna put it in a stacker again. Put the ends in first. Because you're gonna want all those ends nice and straight. And I got it like that. The ends are right here, and this is the flat part. So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna put the ends just off, probably about like this much. You're gonna tie it on. Don't like pull it, because your pine needles might the thread might go right through the pine needles. So just work easily with it. And then you're just gonna wrap it around just gonna wrap the bristles around the hook. Just like this. And then once you've done that, looks pretty good. You're gonna take your scissors, junk scissors, and just cut off the rest of the pine needles that you didn't use that are up front more. Then you're just gonna cover all of that stuff up. I accidentally cut my thread on that hook. And if it ever happens to you guys just like that, it happened to me a couple of times, all you have to do is just rethread, and then I just go over the thread that was cut just to secure it down so it doesn't like come up again and unspool. Okay, then since you have it like that, it doesn't have to be covered all the way up. You might do a couple more on it just to secure it down. Then you're just gonna bring your thread up to about here, and you're gonna repeat that process a couple of times. I'm gonna cut off this whole thing right here. I'm gonna put it in the stacker, tips in first. Just gonna repeat that probably about 1 or 2 more times. And you're also gonna rotate those bristles around the hook shank. I'm gonna get some more. Cut those ends off. Put it in the stacker. Tips in first. Now since you have it like that, you're just gonna cut the rest of the pine needles, the ends off, just like this. Now you're just gonna tighten it down and cover up the rest of those pine needles. Now since you have it like that, you're halfway through, just like to take some a little bit of glue, just a little bit's fine, and just put it over that thread to secure down. Probably gonna repeat that process one more time. Yeah, probably one more time. Just take those bristles off, put them in the stacker. Front kind of on a little bit more than you did with the back. You don't have to have more bristles, but it'll look a little bit better. Or maybe, or just the same amount of bristles would make it look okay. Alright, that's probably good. Just gonna cut off all those little cones in the front, and then these are the tops of it right here. There you go. Now for the top one, I just like to take, wait, hold on. Gotta stack them first, I almost forgot that. I like to just take, this is the top of the bristles right here. I have to just put it, like make it into a circle, and then just push it into the middle of that shank. And then just wrap around what you pushed on in the middle. And then you can move those bristles around a little bit if there's an open space on the hook. Just like that. Okay, so now since I have it perfectly what I wanted, I'm just gonna hold it here so it doesn't move when I tie my thread down. Okay, now since it's like this, I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue down again. So you're gonna cut off those ends like right here. You're just gonna hold it there, and then you're just gonna cover up the those extra pine needles, the ends of them. Just gonna cover it up. Just bob it. Try to make a nice little head on it. Just like that. If you guys haven't already, I'm gonna go check out Catfish Terry. I'm gonna post his YouTube channel in the description below. He ties flies too for crappie, and he does a lot of giveaways. So if you want to be entered, once he gets to 40 likes on one of his like lives, he does a giveaway to the super chats, and he does that like a lot, like literally every day. So you guys want to get some nice jigs from him, just go over to his YouTube channel. You can donate like literally $1 or $2 and you'll be entered to win. So now since you have this, I just need whip finished, and then you're gonna take this green Sharpie marker. Just gonna color that white head in so it's green. If you don't have a dark green, just try and match the color of like the pine needles, or maybe even if your pine needles are like dry and they're like a brownish, try and use like brown thread. Now since we have that, you're just gonna take some of this glue and put it on the top, on like the head part, just to make it like secure. And I don't know what it is, but my Sharpie marker, and then once I put this glue on it, it makes it like the top of it shiny. It's pretty cool. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just from like the glue and the Sharpie combining, but it makes it pretty cool. Now since it's like that, you can do a couple of coats of that. I'll probably do a couple more like off camera, but this takes like a minute to dry. But yeah, this is just a like cool little decoration, easy fly to make. And again, I'll post Catfish Terry's link in the description. Go check his channel out, and see you in the next video.